Centralized Bank Digital Currency, CBDC. This is on everybody's lips today. Okay, I want you to consider this. What is the good, bad, and very ugly if, not only if, when this takes place? I want you to stick around and watch the entire episode because we're going to process scary data. And together, we're going to make up our own minds as free thinkers, whether we are for or against this. Let's get into this very, very, very exciting episode. Let's go. Now, the good. I think the forefront of this movement is being driven, and you guys are going to be very impressed by my pronunciation of her name because she's also Bulgarian. Kristalina Georgieva. Now, I've researched this woman, and she deserves to be in her seat. She has a long-standing track record of being impeccable in the financial industry. So, on the surface, to me, it looks like it's going to be cheaper, it's going to be safer, it's going to eliminate things like cash in transit heists, it's going to eliminate fraud and corruption because everything, unlike crypto, is digitally tracked and monitored and at all times controlled by the government that is obviously represented for that digital currency. So being a US dollar or whatever the currency is. Okay, that's the good part. So it's safe, it's affordable for everybody. There's no more corruption. There is no more the ability to steal the funds, the ability to create fake accounts. That put aside. Let's go to the bad. Do you really want the government to know what you're spending on, how much you're spending on it, what you own, what you owe, and track your every single movement? When you woke up, when you bought a coffee, when you drove to the petrol station to buy fuel, when you drove down to Durban on holiday with your family, do you want the government to know that? That's a question I'm posing. So if you look at me, I would say no, because that's micromanaging me as a human being. Put that aside. Here's the very ugly part, which I'm scared of. Everybody's talking about programmable digital currency. I saw a podcast the other day of an American that scared the living daylights out of me. And here's what he said. And it made sense to me because he said it to me. You know, it felt like he said it to me. So everybody that knows me and has worked with me and has met me knows that I'm a champion at drinking coffee. So I can outdrink any coffee drinker out there. I challenge you. Come sit next to me. You'll probably end up shaking from the amount of coffee that I drink. But here's programmable digital currency and the part that's scary. What if the government puts a quota on me to say that I'm not allowed to have more than 2 coffees because it's not good for me? They're going to decide now what's good for me. Put coffee aside. You know, we had a steak last night. We had a beautiful piece of steak. What if the government says I can only have 1 steak per week, or perhaps only 2 steaks per week? The rest of the time I must eat this, that, or the third thing. Now they start pushing, becoming a vegan, becoming this. Tomorrow they're going to say you're not allowed to drink this. The moment that programmable digital currency comes into play, then we've got ultimate control. They posed a different question, which I want to pose to you as well. Think about this. I'm going to an interview, you're coming to me for an interview. Let's pose it that way. You're coming to me for an interview and you are applying at a very senior position. You're going to be a branch manager at one of our dealerships. And I say to you, okay, I've got my laptop open. I'm going to quickly punch in your ID number and I'm going to see everything that you've spent money on over the last 90 days. Subscriptions. Do you have an OnlyFans? Do you subscribe to any weird websites that I deem are not good in my environment? What are your spending habits? Do you understand where this is going? So as a free thinker, I'm posing the question back to you guys. Is digital funding, is the digitalization of money a good, bad, or an ugly thing? If you enjoy this episode and if you enjoy the topic, please leave me a comment hit the like button and do subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.